Copenhagen, not Copenhagen, but north of Copenhagen, where I live, there's the farm. And I'm going somewhere. I'm going to see Bon Iver with Joe. And these are the people setting up. One of them had an Electric Fetus t-shirt. I got really homesick, so I tried to ignore everyone in the audience. All those people, I tried to say, like, they're not there. Or, not like they're not there, but like, I'm going to pretend they're Minnesotans and that I'm in Minnesota. And it was really fun. Joe did the same thing. The band was kicking! And I know that I wrote an entire post about it, so all I'm going to say is that is a soulful dude. And I am proud of all of that stuff that band has done. Okay. Disney cartoons on the airplane, don't know why. Pluto, thought it was funny, took a picture. Barcelona is my new favorite city, maybe. I don't know if I have a favorite city, but the tourist office, because I went there with no idea what I was doing, no plans, nothing, didn't even know how to get to these guys, my friends, didn't know how to do anything. The tourist office guy was so nice and helped me out, and I got a map, and he told me everything I needed to know, and then I just went. Super easy to get around that city. Danielle and I had ice cream on waffles. I don't know why, it was just available, so we took advantage of that. We went on a walk. Ethan wasn't feeling well, so he stayed home. And Danielle and I walked around that night, our first night in Barcelona, and she navigated everything because that's how she is, and I can't really, I don't know. I could if I tried, I just like following. Look at the street, because there are cars on either side, but the center is for people. Good. Very good. Barcelona is made for people. That's why I like it. Drinks of choice, Diet Coke, coffee, drink of some kind. Danielle wanted to see the university, and I said, why? Yes, let's do that. I don't understand. And then it turned out to be a beautiful campus that I don't know what it originally was built to be. And we tried to get some information on it, but it's not like the USA where they're trying to like sell their school to you. Like we couldn't really find. Danielle wanted a shirt or like a sweatshirt that said like the University Barcelona blah blah blah, because both she and I want to make our younger siblings study abroad there because it looked so beautiful and the city itself is just incredible. But yeah, they didn't have that going on, so we have to learn things on the internet instead because we don't speak Catalan or Spanish. So yes, it was a very beautiful campus. And Julia, you should look into this place because, I mean, I don't even know if they offer classes in English, but you've studied Spanish. Come on, you should do that. Yeah, so that's what it looks like from the outside, and that's taken from a building where we knew the Wi-Fi password, so we kept walking back there to like do dumb things. Okay, that back there is a kid sitting on a skateboard by some graffiti that says, skateboarding is not a crime, and some police. Yeah, we went to this market. They had a lot of pieces of animals hanging up, and fruit, other things that are less gross. But yeah, grab that by the hoof, take it home, put it in the oven. We got chocolate and drinks at this place where we actually went to again later on. There's another picture probably, so I won't, but it was really good. This is from our hostel. Our hostel had really bad free coffee in the morning, really bad breakfast, but it was free, and then a beautiful balcony. So we sat out there quite a few times. This is Barcelona from above. We climbed up a bunch of dirt and like outdoor escalators for a little, like 2 blocks had outdoor escalators. That was funny because it's a thing, I guess. People come travel to Barcelona and then they want to walk up the tallest part of it and look around. But I didn't even think this was the tallest part of it. As we were looking around, there were other things. So we climbed up, and this is the top. There were 2 crosses up there, and people walked up and held their cameras up in other people's faces, and everyone was trying to walk around and get like a panoramic without running into other people, and I thought I was going to fall. I didn't. Gaudi buildings. I had a friend recommend that we look at some Gaudi buildings, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what that is, but apparently everybody knows what that is, so he's a dude. So the Macba is an art museum where kids skate. It's like an internationally known skate spot. So that's the only reason why I knew about Barcelona before going there, was because of that skate spot. So I was like, that's the one thing that I want to do when I go there, is look at this stuff. And so then I talked Danielle's ear off about skateboarding. I think that she thought it was cool. I hope. I wasn't just talking. Extraordinarily at 9 p.m., whatever that means. I thought that was funny. Some skateboarders got up into the museum during a special event, and they were just watching from up there. And they were acting like they were doing something wrong. So I took a picture. I thought it was funny. Those were 3 totally beautiful girls, and we were like trying to act like them. Not really. I don't know why I just said that. DC Embassy, Barcelona, skateboards. Yeah. What's next? Oh, and then we went back to the hostel and wrote out a zillion postcards. I did not write as many as Danielle. Danielle went nuts, and good on her, because all those people have postcards now. This is the market that's by the hostel where we stayed, and people were just outside. People just love being outside in Barcelona. There's just a lot more public space. Thought I was going to die on the Ryanair flight. I think they also thought that we were going to die. But I got to Rome, and we had a beautiful flat together, and it was a lovely, lovely place. We went walking. I had kind of very little energy that day. I don't know why. Excuse me. Seuss trees. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss? Yeah, that's right. Dr. Seuss. I don't know why that sounded weird to me. Coliseum. It was exciting. Saw the Coliseum. Danielle found a cat. Made her sad to find a cat. I don't know why. Cat was fine. Alicia and Danielle. Alicia's from Canada. She goes to Thunder Bay, which is, by the way, a school that I considered going to only because the people oh my gosh, this is the longest story to tell right now. Never mind. She was studying in Sweden, though, so we were like, oh, we're studying in Denmark. Cool, let's hang out. So I don't know if that'll ever happen, but that other picture was the cafe where we went a lot for espresso, because that was like it was so cheap there. It was so cheap. Okay, this and the last picture. Okay, no, moving on. This guy he just had a bunch of garbage and he made it into art, and it was funny. I wish that I had kept more pictures for you to see. But you art people, talk to me about this later, because it's really smart. It was funny. That says Prada folding umbrella. It's just broken umbrella. Maybe that's not the funniest one that he had. Oh, most enjoyable dinner. Danielle and I just sat and talked about life and had pasta and the best wine that I have ever purchased. It was a really, really great experience, and it felt like where I was supposed to be. It was really good. This is a fountain where people go to take pictures of the fountain. So we did that. It was beautiful. There was a lot going on at night, so that was good. I didn't feel like I didn't ever run out of time. This is where I did my makeup every day, and I liked that. I shoved my compact mirror up into the window, and that's what I did. Tintin, Vatican City, the place that I was like, oh, okay, I'll go, but I don't have any interest really in anything except seeing the Sistine Chapel ceiling. So we had to walk through the entire museum of things that I kind of didn't care about, except they had a lot of these things that I was unsure if it was supposed to be like something holy or if it was just a really nice bathtub, because I'm obsessed with bathtubs. So we were routed through a lot of stuff. People, I don't know, a lot of Catholics, big surprise. So then they were like, hey, don't take pictures past this point. And then that was the Sistine Chapel, which, by the way, I don't know if you've been there, but it was kind of a letdown for me. Kind of a monstrous letdown. I don't know. That's where the Pope comes out and says stuff to the crowds, but he wasn't there, as far as we knew. Look at that! Oh, I miss it so much. It's so cheap there and so expensive in Copenhagen. We had a nice dinner, I think. Oh, that was pizza. I don't know why we had that hunk of cheese, but it looked like Minnesota, so I took a picture of it. However, that was Ethan's hand, not mine. Don't think I have masculine hands. This is a dog, some other dogs, and some Italians. These are some nuns. And it reminded me of the Stone Arch Bridge because there's a Stone Arch Bridge and a bike path and people walking around. I don't know. Look at that. I know. So silly comparison. Whatever. Homesick all the time. Okay, that is a deer on top of a church and a cross on top of that deer. And that is the symbol for this place that opened in like the 20s or 30s. I think the 30s. It's an espresso bar, cafe place. And I bought my souvenir espresso cups there. So people zoom in and buy their drink, their espresso, and drink it and leave all in under a minute, I swear. And the entire time they're having a conversation with a lot of and this is the lady where we bought gelato every day. I think we went there every day and bought gelato. She reminded me of Aunt Jean, or just looked like her, I guess. But for the record, Italian speech, it just sounds like they're making fun of themselves, or like our stereotype seems pretty accurate. That's bad to say. There was yeah, that was my flight back home. It was a Swedish airline, so there was a Viking hat on the wing. That's why I took that picture. And yeah, here we are back in Copenhagen, and this is like when the sun starts setting at like noon. Kidding, that was a little exaggeration, just a little. Commuting to school, watching Gilmore Girls on the train, really getting into the culture here. Henry and Sophia and I went to the art museum that's right by our school. It's called the Louisiana. You should look it up because you know what that word is, so you can type it into Google as opposed to every other word here that I try to say. There was a section where kids make art. It was great. It was just great. This is the Carhartt store. High fashion, everyone. Carhartt is high fashion in Copenhagen. And this is Mackenzie's yoga mat that I borrowed today, and I feel so groovy right now because I did some stuff with my body for the first time in a while. So that's it. That's some stuff that I saw. And thank you for watching. I will see you in 20-some days. What the heck? Today is Today's Thanksgiving. I gotta go Skype my family and look at all the food I can't eat. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks for watching. Bye.